Life. Isn't it beautiful? We've yet to detect another planet holding life, but meanwhile, ours is absolutely teeming with it. There are over 8 million species of animals on Earth, and while they are as diverse as can be, there are two certainties.
Here at the San Diego Zoo today, we had a birth of a river hippo.
Birth and death. Some animals have very unique ways of delivering their young that I think might shock you. We've picked 10 of the craziest for you for this video, and this is how these 10 animals look while giving birth. Don't forget to smash the like button, subscribe to The Supreme, and click the notification bell for more lit content. Let's get rolling. Stingray. In June 2014, a fisherman was filmed helping a stingray to give birth and uploaded it to YouTube, where it has been seen over 34 million times. Have any of you seen the 1979 movie Alien? If you haven't, you should. It's a Ridley Scott classic and largely considered one of the best sci-fi horror movies of all time. Anyway, in the movie, there's a whole scene of an alien giving birth in kinda an awful way. I don't want to ruin it for you if you haven't seen it, but if you have, I think you will agree that seeing a stingray give birth kinda triggers the PTSD we all got from watching that movie. In the YouTube video, incredibly, the stingray slips out not one, but 2 pups. Yeah, that's what stingray babies are called, pups. It is actually not uncommon for a ray to birth up to 7 pups at a time. In the video, you can hear the fishermen discussing how the babies would have been great bait, which isn't a fate reserved for the newborns, who are tossed in the ocean. I hope the mom stingray got off as lucky. Some people in the comments of the video were concerned about the family being separated, but it seems that stingrays are born fully developed. Seahorse. Did you know that unlike almost any other animal in nature, it's the male seahorse that gives birth? This is actually the case for seahorses, pipefish, weedy, and leafy sea dragons. With seahorses, a female lays eggs in the male's pouch, where he later fertilizes them. It is then the male who incubates the eggs after about 20 days, and then he literally spews babies. Sorry for the language there, but there's not really any other way to describe it. Check it out. Seahorses tend to change color as they are about to give birth. After contractions start, it's only a matter of time before thousands of small seahorses are born. A male seahorse can give birth to up to 2,000 babies at a time. Whoa! And I thought having 1 or 2 kids would be stressful. Mares, if you think a 10-pound baby sounds painful, imagine giving birth to a 100-pound horse. Regardless of the breed, foals typically weigh 10% of a mother's weight, so if she is 1,000 pounds, it will weigh 100, or if she is 2,000 pounds, she will give birth to a 200-pound foal. Imagine if that was how it worked out with humans. Foals are born after an 11-month gestation period, and births are usually shockingly quick. In June 2015, a video of Sophie the mare giving birth to her foal, Liberty, was uploaded to YouTube. Sophie, like other mares, lays down to deliver her baby. Some moments aren't very easy to watch, but like the comments of the video suggest, this is the miracle of life firsthand. The most incredible thing about a mare and a foal after birth is how quickly they both recover. The mom horse is on her feet minutes after delivering the foal. The baby horse is then able to stand and run within an hour of being born. It takes humans days, sometimes even weeks to recover, and offspring can't walk for nearly 2 years. Seal. This video has been admittedly kinda gross so far, but also it has been really educational. Up until today, I can honestly say that I've never considered what it's like for a seal to give birth. Think about the way seals look. I never stopped to think, how? Well, today I found out the answer. It turns out that they give birth out of their tails. Seal pups are born during pupping season, which ranges depending on the location, but usually takes place from February to July. Moms will deliver the pups on secluded beaches, and a stress-free environment is crucial. If mothers feel any kind of disturbance, they are at risk of not bonding with their pup and abandoning them. Pups are well developed at birth, weighing up to 30 pounds. They're born with their eyes open and can swim within hours of being born. They put on blubber quickly as well. It is common to find eagles and seagulls scoring the birthing ground for nutrient-rich afterbirth. Nature, isn't it, beautiful? Octopus. The circle of life is a beautiful thing, but I still couldn't help feeling sad after I learned that octopuses die after laying eggs. The men don't fare so well either. The octopuses are semmalparous animals, which means that they reproduce just once. For males, after detaching a modified arm and giving it to the female, they float away and die a few months later. The females stay healthy until they lay their eggs, after which they starve themselves as they meticulously look after the eggs and wait in one spot for them to hatch. This is what their egg laying looks like. Then the mom curls up with the eggs to protect them, and finally, between 2 to 10 months later, depending on the type of octopus, the babies pop out from their eggs. They may look small, but their weight will increase by 5% every day. Once they hatch, the mom dies, and the babies have to fend for themselves. Survival rates are low. Most baby octopuses don't make it to adulthood. Chickens. A lot of people eat eggs every day. They are packed with nutrients and people love them. Not many people have seen what happens when a chicken lays an egg though, and maybe that's for the best. As we know, hens lay eggs. Commercially, humans eat unfertilized eggs, but fertilized eggs go on to hatch after around 21 days and a chick is born. Chickens are usually farm animals, so very few people will know what their birth process looks like. Watching an egg being laid is kinda gross, but kinda fascinating at the same time. Elephant. Did you know that elephants give birth standing up? And in the wild, they come with their own security team. Imagine having to give birth while hyenas and lions are busy prowling nearby. Elephants gestate for up to 23 months, which is an insane amount of time to be carrying a baby, especially one that weighs between 200 to 320 pounds. Labor can last days, where the mama slowly expels the baby contained in an amniotic sac. The actual birth moment is quick. The calf drops to the ground, the sac bursts open, and the baby is born. It can stand within an hour and will be up and walking soon after. One of the cutest things about an elephant birth is that the herd will start trumpeting, also known as making sounds with their trunks, to announce their new arrival. Giraffe. Like elephants, giraffes give birth standing up, but their babies have a longer way to fall. Babies are born in what is affectionately known as the Superman position because, well, you'll see why. Hooves first, then the head, then the back. Birthing this way protects the baby giraffe's long neck. Newborn giraffes are bigger than your average human, standing at around 6 feet tall. A 6-foot-tall baby? Can you imagine? They weigh around 150 pounds and they grow up quick. They double in size in just 1 year. Just minutes after being born, baby giraffes will stand up and they'll be able to walk within a few hours. It turns out that the reason for this is because giraffes, like a number of other animals on this list, are considered to be prey. Prey need to be able to get up and walk away quickly if there's a predator carnivore nearby. In this particular piece of footage of a mom giraffe giving birth, she doesn't seem that fazed. What a champion. African cichlid. I feel like aquatic animals have the weirdest birthing methods. The African cichlid are native to the African Great Lakes and have an unusual way of giving birth. They vomit out their offspring. They collect their newly laid and fertilized eggs in their mouths, incubate them, and then, well, this happens. Weird, right? The name given to this technique is mouth brooding. Once hatched, it just swims free. But what a start to life! It seems there used to be a frog species that could do this too, but they have since gone extinct, barfing up babies. That's something I didn't think I'd see today. Suriname toad. Trypophobics. I have to give you a serious warning here. Look away because you will not like what you see. Seriously, look away. This is the worst thing I've witnessed in a long time. The Suriname toad, also known as Peepa peepa, hatches baby toads through a layer of skin on her back. Ugh. So the male toad catches female eggs, fertilizes them, and rolls them over holy skin on the female's back. Skin grows over the holes. 4 months later, fully formed tiny toadlets burst out of the skin. Looking at it is legitimately like watching a horror movie. I think after watching Suriname toads being born, I really have had enough internet for today. I could be good for the whole week, actually. The video has been beautiful, gross, and eye-opening all in one. Honestly, I will never look at stingrays the same. Not that I've ever looked at one in the eye anyway. But if I did, which of these births did you find the most interesting? Let us know down in the comments.